Overnight, President Trump calling for his Attorney General to release more details in the Epstein case. Trump posted on Truth Social saying, quote, "Based on the ridiculous amount of publicity given to Jeffrey Epstein, I have asked Attorney General Pam Bondi to produce any and all pertinent grand jury testimony subject to court approval." Bondi quickly responding, saying, quote, "President Trump, we're ready to move the court tomorrow to unseal the grand jury transcripts."
He's been very clear that he wants all credible information, credible evidence to be turned over to the people so that the people can decide.
The announcement, which came hours after Trump said there would be no special counsel for the case, appeared to be in response to growing calls for transparency. For the second time this week, House Republicans voted down a Democratic procedural move to force the release of the Epstein files, even as they advance their own resolution that calls for the release of the documents. But the resolution is non-binding. Critics, like Republican Thomas Massie of Kentucky, slamming the move, saying, "Congress thinks you're stupid. The Rules Committee passed a non-binding Epstein resolution, hoping folks will accept it as real. It forces the release of nothing." The deep divides over transparency and loyalty to Trump now spilling into full view. On Capitol Hill, the debate over releasing the files turned hostile as Democratic and Republican lawmakers clashed over claims that releasing additional information could be harmful to the victims.
We know where you are, Mr.
You're the party of child victims. That's why you opened the border.
Meanwhile, Elon Musk, one of Trump's most vocal critics lately, flooded social media with claims of a cover-up, retweeting and replying to dozens of posts about the case on Thursday. All of this as new questions swirl about the president's health. Recent images showing Trump's hands bruised and legs swollen. A new memo from the White House doctor revealing Trump is suffering from chronic venous insufficiency, a benign and common condition that is common in elderly patients.
Essentially, this is a problem with the blood vessels, more specifically a problem with the veins that are in charge of returning blood back to the heart.
The doctor also claiming that the bruising on Trump's hands, which he has been covering with makeup, is from, quote, frequent handshaking and taking aspirin. Now back to the release of the grand jury testimony. The White House is expected to file the motion today, but the decision is ultimately up to the judge. Legal experts say the chances of the material being released in full are extremely slim.